Savage of Savage Makeup Artistries, and welcome back to my channel. So tonight I have this pretty it's kind of like peachy and copper tones and golden, but anyway, it's a look that I recreated that I saw Kylie Jenner rocking on Instagram, and I just thought it was just so beautiful, perfect for the fall, pretty much any season, but yeah, I just pictured it for the fall or the summer, but it had nice tones of copper and orange in there, so yeah, I just loved it personally, and so I just wanted to recreate the look for you guys. It's pretty simple, not too much going on, just, just a little smokiness, but yeah, there's really not much to this look, except you just look beautiful, flawless, Instagram ready. So yeah, guys, if you want to learn how to achieve tonight's Kylie Jenner inspired makeup look, then please keep watching, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's get started. I'm beginning with preparing my face with my 3-step moisturizer by Proactive, and then I'm following up with my it's the advanced blemish treatment, also by Proactive, and I'm just applying that to all my dark spots and blemishes, because we all know Miss Kylie Jenner has like perfectly flawless skin, so we're trying to accomplish that too. So under our makeup, our skin will be trying to get itself together. So yeah, now I'm just grabbing a primer. This is BH Cosmetics Studio Pro primer, and this is slightly tinted, and I'm just really massaging that into my skin, preparing our face. And I'm also going in now to further conceal my blemishes with this LA Girl Orange Concealer. And I'm just going to begin blending that out, because you don't want it to be too harsh, and when it's like so pigmented and everything, like it just starts like seeping through your foundation, and I don't want to look like an orange, so we're going to make sure we blend that out really good. So yeah, I've already started filling in my eyebrows. I grabbed my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro, that's a lot to say, Studio Pro brow palette, and this is one of the more lighter gray tones from that palette, and this is a powder, a pressed powder, and I'm just filling in my brows. I like to go around the outer perimeters of my brows and then start filling them in after I get that outside shape together. And so yeah, now I'm just brushing them out a little bit. I want it to be more of an ombre faded effect, starting from the beginning portion of my eyebrow and working its way out, because you don't want that to be too sharp and dark right there at the very front of your eyebrow. And then I just grabbed some of my favorite hairspray. I think it's by Sebastian, not exactly sure, but yeah, I just use that to spray on a little spoolie brush and brush this through my brows. That's a little trick to make your brow hair stay in place. And now I'm just cleaning up my brows with a concealer by Karity, their Correct and Conceal palette. And if you guys want me to do an updated tutorial on my brows, I think this video pretty much covered how I do my brows now, pretty good. But if you want me to do a more detailed tutorial on brows, then let me know in the description box below. So yeah, with that same concealer, I'm just blending that all over my eyelid, creating a base for our eyeshadow. So this will make our eyeshadow pigments really pop, stand out, and they'll just last much longer than whereas if you just didn't have any base at all on your eyes. But you don't need to go out and go buy an expensive eye primer. Just use some concealer. So yeah, I just grabbed this shade from what is it? It's a brand, it says it right there, LA Colors. I think I got this palette from the dollar store, so I just applied that to my lid, and then I grabbed this pretty brick orange shade from the OPV Gorgeous Palette, and I blended that all in my crease. And now with this more light brown, I'm just deepening up my crease a little bit with a pencil brush. You don't want to drag this up too high, because we want our eyes to be more copper toned orange versus more brown and super neutral. So yeah, I'm just further deepening up my crease, as also the outer triangular shape of my eyelid. And I just grabbed a lighter orange shade, and I just blended that above the deeper orange that we applied earlier, just to create more of a soft transition going on there. And now just to highlight under my brows, I'm grabbing this matte nude shade from that same Gorgeous palette, and I wanted my eyebrow bone to stand out a little bit more, so I grabbed one of my favorites from Miss Carli Bybel. It's a matte, much lighter nude. more of like a cream shade from that palette, and I just blended that on my crease bone, and then we just blended that out into the other color. So nice fade going on. And so again, I'm further deepening up my crease in that outer V and also the inner corner of my eyes, going in towards my nose contour with a deeper brown from that same Gorgeous palette. And then we're just going to gently blend that out and fade it over so they start to connect a little, but not too much. You want the pigment to focus mainly on the outer and inner corners, not so much in the center of your crease. And now I just wanted to brighten up my lid a bit more, so I grabbed this beautiful shimmery golden shade from that Gorgeous palette, and I just blended that all over my lid, but I used patting motion. You don't want to smear that around. And then I just cleaned up my crease a little. And now to highlight the inner corners of my eye, I grabbed this beautiful shimmery champagne shade from that same Gorgeous palette, put that right in the inner corners of my eyes to brighten up the eye. And then I grabbed an even more golden shade from that same palette and just focused that shimmery golden pigment right on the very center of my eyelid, just the center, just to bring more light and depth and stuff to our eye. And I'm just creating just a very small, very natural wing. In the look that I saw of Kylie Jenner, it actually didn't look like she had any eyeliner on at all, but it's very rare to see her without eyeliner. So I did just a very small wing that you would barely notice, but it'll also help with concealing our eyelashes that we're going to apply later. So yeah, I just grabbed one of my favorite foundations, liquid foundations from L'Oreal Cosmetics, and I just blended that all over my face, just my usual foundation routine. And now I'm just highlighting just under my eyes, creating a very long kind of like almost like a Nike sign under my eyes. Then you got the little tribal marks going down your nose, the center of your forehead, just other areas that I like to usually draw light and attention to, you know, kind of enhancing my natural features. And then I'm just blending that out. I don't know what this little brush is called, but it works so good. It doesn't have a sponge texture, but when you apply it to like blending out your makeup, it gives you the same effect that a sponge would. Like, it's weird. But I got this brush from BH Cosmetics, just in case you were wondering. And then as usual, just to get in those tighter areas and blend those out like under my eyes and towards my nose contour and everything, I like to go ahead and just use my ring finger. And now with the same brush that I used to apply my foundation, I'm just blending out, you know, the areas where your concealer and foundation meet so that everything flows beautifully and softly into one another and just has a more natural flow. And I'm just also toning down that highlighter a little bit under my eyes. I love my highlight usually, but I just been trying to tone it down just a little, trying to be a little bit more natural, whatever. But yeah, I'm just setting my under eyes with this Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm also going to set the other areas that I highlighted as well. But I wanted to mainly focus that powder under my eyes because I do not want any creasing going on. It's not cute, so no creasing will be allowed. So I really kicked on that powder under my eyes. And now I'm grabbing this, which one is this? This is by MAC, their Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Dark. And I'm using this as like my natural skin shade just to set my entire face. Blending it down my neck. Don't forget that neck. I know a lot of people do, and you got that line, and it just looks crazy. So don't do that. Make sure you blend down that neck as well. What you do on your face, go down to that neck. So yeah, I'm just taking that shade and also contouring my nose a bit. No harsh contours here, especially not on my nose. I like to do a little bit more simple contouring on my nose. And I'm just setting the temples of my forehead as well. And now just to brush away the excess powder under my eyes, I'm using a slightly lighter shade, and this is by MAC, their Studio Fix Fluid, and this is in the shade NC45. And now time to contour, my absolute favorite part about doing makeup. I love contouring. So yeah, I just grabbed my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette or contour kit, and I'm just contouring. I love to contour under my chin, under my lip and under my jawline, and of course in your cheekbones and the temples of your forehead. Because when you do it under your lips, it makes your lips look a little bit more pouty, a little bit more fuller.
And so yeah, I just blended out all that work that we, well, not blend it all out, but just blended it so, you know, all the harsh lines are away. So again, everything flows more into each other. And also when you're contouring, make sure you go really deep into that hairline, so it's not a distinction like from your hairline to your face, you know, light to dark. It just flows naturally again. And so yeah, I just took that same dark brown that we used in our crease earlier, and I drug that under my waterline just to smoke it out a bit. And I also put some of that orange under there as well, just to give it a nice ombre effect. And then I began highlighting with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I like to mix like the 3 different shades, excluding the lightest shade. It's a bit too light for me, but yeah, I really like to take on that highlighter. I love glowing, and you know, especially for this look, it was really like bronzy and stuff, so you definitely want to look golden and bronzy, have that J-Lo glow, or in this case that Kylie glow. And then I just applied some falsie here. These are by Ardell. They're Demi Wispy Lashes, and we're almost done. I'm just applying my favorite mascara by L'Oreal, their Telescopic mascara. And now time for lipstick. This is a very nude shade. I can't think of the name offhand, but I'll list it in the description box below. But it is by BH Cosmetics, a very pale nude shade. So I didn't really like apply it to where it would be opaque. I just gently like patted it on my lips so that it's not as like true to color. And then I just lined my lips with this pencil by L'Oreal. Again, I'll list that name in the description box below. And I don't overline my lips, even though, you know, Kylie is known for that. But, you know, my lips are pretty like plump as it is. So I just did a little bit lip lining so that our liquid lipstick or lip gloss doesn't like seep through too much. And now our look is all completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial. I know I did. It's something different for me. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for all your positive words and feedback. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next time. Bye.